Don't get it! Shut it down! Don't get it! Hands up! Don't shoot! Save me! George Floyd!
It was hard to hope, and I don't think that there was a lot of hope going around during that time. It was just, you know, it was shocking to see all the damage. I mean, the National Guard was here. We were basically on, you know, curfew and house arrest in our own home. And so in that moment and soon after, it was really hard to have hope. The week of the unrest and afterward, Redesign was on site with our neighbors cleaning up glass. We were boarding up buildings. We were just here being with each other.
The city of where doves cry.
It's in what it's
From the city of where doves cry.
I'll be my silver lining, bright as sunny days. I'll be my silver lining in the darkest days.
This is the Coliseum mural unveiling. Redesign, they reached out to artists, did a private RFP. It was very nice of them to ask me and my partner, Darren Hill, to actually do this mural together. I always say growing up, being born and raised from South Minneapolis, there's 7 nations on Lake Street. You got Asian folks, Hispanic folks, Native folks, Somali folks, black folks, white folks, like you got everybody. And so this mural for us was very much about uplifting this neighborhood. And we spent about 4 months on it, perfecting it, making sure it actually was a representative of the neighborhood overall. Anyone can come here and make their own story about what this mural is or what it represents or who it represents. It's literally open to interpretation, which is what makes it super dope. And then these colors, these beautiful gradients, and actually being able to show diversity without actually having like a certain color of face. It brings me joy.
To have a project that is shovel ready, that has so many awesome people involved, that is diverse in not only the people that work there, but who are gonna own there. And we're looking at creative ways to occupy the building in a different way than it was before. You're gonna see a bar and restaurant that has a sort of speakeasy feel in the back and restaurant in the front. It'll probably serve all day foods for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. You're gonna see folks walking up, meeting their friends. You're gonna see folks of all colors of all kinds enjoying it. You are gonna see events happening in this part of the building. You're gonna see some weddings. You're gonna see quinceañeras. You're gonna see Somali celebrations. Upstairs, you're gonna have an incubator where people are gonna come and feel like they're loved and needed in this Black-owned co-op space for Black creatives. So you're gonna have different ideas and products and things coming out of this building that all start here, that get crafted here, that get molded here, and that have this building as their home address. The art itself, I really wanted it to be this message that something is happening. You get to drive by now and see this. You don't live and work in a boarded up, forgotten part of town. You live and work in a part of town that is beautiful, that has persons of color on the wall, that has messaging, that has story. And I'm just so excited.
It's really important that kids in this neighborhood get to see Black and brown faces put up artwork that is representative of this neighborhood, because that is not something even I, as a kid, got to see a lot of. To actually have this mural and for people to be able to look up and see that it was Black and brown faces that put this up is the most important part of this entire mural.
We are not going to solve institutional racism with a project. We are not going to bring anyone back to life that was unduly murdered. We're not even going to be able to fix the police or the police precinct by this project. But what we are going to be able to do is provide hope to demonstrate that there is a future where, at least for this building, for this community, for what happens here, it will be good. It will be better than it would be. It's not going to be solved or perfect, but it will be good. And that's enough. That's a lot, and that's enough.
I'll be my silver lining, bright as sunny days. I'll be my silver lining in the darkest days. I'll be my silver lining, bright as sunny days. I'll see my silver lining in the
I just can't believe people
darkest
things
days.
they say, what they check and keep on their hearts all day. Preoccupied on what's not inside, wondering about who's black or white, straight or gay. Cause hearts get weak from the strength of gossip we speak, never practicing what we preach, saying all black lives